Hello again everyone, Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the 4th house, posited in the 4th house in a natal horoscope. Well, since the 4th house governs home, family, domestic affairs, our foundation roots, and the mother, it's actually, there's double emphasis obviously with this having the planet that rules the 4th house positioned in the 4th house. So this is obviously somebody that has all those things I mentioned figured very prominently. There may be a very strong rapport and compatibility with the mother. The mother can obviously play an integral role in this person's life scheme, and unless really, if the ruler has predominantly negative aspects, the relationship would generally, be considered good with the mother. The 4th house, since it corresponds with Cancer, can be correlated with emotions. So perhaps the home for this person can be a place where this person can release, their emotional energy or what have you, such as working out or hitting a punching bag or something of that nature. This person may be strongly involved in matters pertaining to the 4th house, such as like real estate, home improvement, and renovation. This might be very well, the interest might actually be connected with their own home. They may be involved in a lot of, home repairs and, refurbing their own home, or even running some kind of like, business connected, with homes, like such as real estate out of their own home even. This could be, the home could be a place where this person, I guess we could say figuratively, or, if you say metaphorically or figuratively, feels at home, perhaps in both, maybe even the literal and the figurative sense. This is could be somebody that feels, more, as far as the, the comfort and the surroundings, is really enamored with home and family life. This could be, the home could be a place where this person feels like, he or she, can really be, themselves, and they're not as opposed to being maybe outside the home, where this person might not necessarily feel like they can actually express and be who they are. The family could very well be people that are such where they can be true to themselves, and may prefer the home over the as far as opposed to being outside and maybe being possibly affected by extraneous influences, and that might play a role in the fact that the home could very well be, I guess you could say, a focal point, or perhaps a dominant place where their activities take place at. The home could be looked at as, 4th house is, a lot of times it's perceived as like the inner life, and the inner life and the home could be inextricably interwound with this placement, and it could show somebody that could often perhaps share their private and innermost thoughts in their lives with with family members, which is true, and could be true in other cases for people that don't have this placement, but could very well be more emphasized and figured more prominently for somebody that does have the ruler of the 4th in the 4th house in their natal chart. The home could be a place where this person has interest in their ancestral history. This could be somebody that likes to go online and look at, like, I forget the name of the website exactly, ancestry.com, and be very interested in like genealogy and connection with their family and their family heritage, and perhaps even traditions that are associated with their family. Family traditions can impact this person's life very strongly. And in summation, home life, can very well be almost paramount to this person, and the family, at one way or another, perhaps in some ways positive, maybe some elements or aspects may be negative, will greatly contribute, in many cases, to this person's, I guess you could say, their overall outlook, and impact them, in their, family experiences can very well impact them into their adulthood and in the later stages of their life. The fourth house is also associated with the end of life. So this could be a person that might be feel comfortable surrounding his or herself with many family members, and at the latter part of their life, and may very well figure prominently in their family's life, even toward their the latter part, their life, their sons, daughters, or what have you, siblings, might all still figure strongly and could very well have a close association with them, even until the very latter part of their lives. So anyway, well, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the ruler of the fourth house, posited in the fourth house in a natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the fourth house in the fifth house in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.